I have a meditation for the hour as I think about my son. I tell my wife that our boys are not our own, for we have them but a little while, and give them away off to war, and they may die in war. And so too we raise our daughters, and we may give them away in marriage, and not see them again. They may go far away to another place, for the sake of another family. We may not get to cherish our children in old age, be it on account of such loss as mentioned, or death by a heart attack, or just some loss, maybe a car accident. God only knows the order by which we should die. And we must prepare our children for these sorrows, the sorrows of the world, the great tragedies, but we must do so in a way that does not tear them away from the joy. It would be a great evil to steal joy from children. Of this, everyone will agree. So we teach our children of these sorrows, of the wickedness and the evil of the world, but they are grounded in the gospel, or so I continue to pray that they may continue to be grounded as such. For as my daughter thinks about our Lord constantly, of his fall, and she rejoices in his sorrow, because she recognizes in his fall our salvation there is gained. In the cross and our Lord's death, he buys our salvation. In a similar manner, my son rejoices in my own suffering, and he sees the value of my suffering. As his father, I work in the sun, I work in the cold, I work in the heat, I bleed, I risk my very life. And he's aware that I could die in my work, and so too my daughter does, and they're very grateful. They're grateful for the roof over their head, the food on the table, the clothes on their back. And they see the value in suffering, that the good is bought by suffering. So too I rejoice in my suffering, such that they may be offered with Christ and bring about the redemption of souls. And like manner, I wish to remind my own children and any other children, be they young or old, that even if there's something you do not like even about thyself, there's a petty item. Do not deny the fact that you have a petty resentment or sorrow, but offer it up. Hold close to thy sorrow and thy weakness, and offer it up to Jesus. For it is in our weaknesses that Jesus is glorified. And even in our own weakness, God can save us and save others. And we offer up our sufferings to Christ crucified, that in what is lacking in his crucifixion and his sufferings, we may fill it up with joy.